The Edo State government has launched a new security trust fund and a new security architecture as part of efforts to rid the state of crime as well as create a conducive environment for economic development. The state governor, Godwin Obaseki, says the move will consolidate on the relative peace currently enjoyed in the state while calling on the security agencies to work closely with community-based security outfits, including vigilante groups.
Some newly acquired vehicles for security operations in Edo State.
The Son and the Holy Spirit.
The state government is unveiling a new security architecture, which also includes the launch Security Trust Fund in this ceremony taking place in Benin City, the Edo State capital.
I call upon all companies, all entrepreneurs, all citizens, individual and corporate, of Edo State to join our state government in pushing our agenda for a peace-filled, serene environment across Edo State.
The security agencies operating in the state laud the present administration for its commitment to providing a crime-free environment for residents. The Commissioner of Police, Edo State, Kokuma Johnson, says the establishment of Marine Police posts has further strengthened the security network.
I'm glad to tell you today that Edo State waterways are very, very, very safe. They are safe because through the instrumentality of the governor of the state and the understanding of the Inspector General of Police, we have in Edo State well-established police marine base. We don't need to run to Delta State, we don't need to run to Bayelsa, we don't need to run to Ondo State to seek for any assistance on our waterways any longer.
The next speech is from the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. Mr. Obaseki believes the new security architecture, which has community policing as a key component, will promote a conducive atmosphere for investors coming to do business.
The immediate impetus for this vital effort is our resolve to tackle head-on all flashpoints of insecurity and to get rid of violence and other crimes from our dear state.
The day's event reaches its climax with the handover of the vehicles to the security agencies. The new security architecture in Edo State, which is codenamed Operation Wabaiziga, has been designed to address all facets of security apparatus and transform the state to one of the most secure in Nigeria.
There you have it.
Time now to check what's happening in the world of sports. And former Nigerian sprinter Mary Onyali has revealed ongoing plans through the Nigeria Sports Development Fund to support 90 athletes in their preparations for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. The former 200 meters African record holder believes the initiative will stand Nigeria in good stead by the time the games begin. Manchester City have been drawn with a Bundesliga side Schalke in the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo will return to the city of Madrid with Juventus drawn against Atletico. Meanwhile, Ronaldo's former club Manchester United will face Paris Saint-Germain PSG. Another Premier League side, Tottenham Hotspur, will take on Borussia Dortmund. Barcelona must overcome Lyon of France, and last year's semi-finalist AS Roma will face Portuguese giants FC Porto. Defending champions Real Madrid take on Dutch side AFC Ajax Amsterdam, while Liverpool will face Bavarian giants Bayern Munich. The first legs of the last 16 ties will be split over 2 midweek dates on February the 12th and 13th and 19th to the 20th. And that's a wrap on Sports News. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Thanks a lot, Ayotunde. British Prime Minister Theresa May says she'll be bringing her Brexit deal back to Parliament for a vote in the week of January the 14th. She's promised to get assurance from the European Union to break the deadlock over Britain's departure from the continental bloc. May is pressing on with her deal to leave the EU, rejecting calls for a second referendum or to test support for different Brexit options in Parliament, despite hardening opposition to the agreement to maintain close ties. Last week, she survived a confidence vote and sought about last-minute changes to a Brexit agreement reached with Brussels last month. May said again that the choice was her deal, living without an agreement or without Brexit at all. And the main news again. The strike by university lecturers continued today as ASU executives walked out of a reconciliation meeting with the federal government representatives in Abuja. But the Minister of Labour and Employment says government would consider their critical demands before Christmas. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. You have a good night.